Hey Toy Squad, what is up? I'm Wentzilla, and today is New Year's Eve day. I said I wasn't gonna do this, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna do top 10 treasures, top 10 turds of 2019 that I've done on this channel, pretty much. And then I'll have some honorable mentions and stuff like that along the way. So I'm not a review guy, so I'm not gonna do top 10 Marvel Legends, Mezcos, all that stuff, figure arts that came out this year. I'm just doing the top of what I've done. So the customs, the repaints, the stuff like that, the rebooties, the rebooty times. If anyone's ever wondering what the rebooty means, first started doing this, I had my own brand, my own company called the Wentzilla Reboot, and that's where I did commission work and stuff like that. Anyway, that's why I call it rebooty time. So jumping into number 10, I want to put two up. We got Gold Dino Charge, which I just did, and Iron Patriot. So out of these two, the turd is Iron Patriot. Why is it the turd? It's not anything that I disliked about the paint and everything like that. It just took me forever to do. It took me like 6, 7, 8, 9 hours. I think it totaled out to like 9 hours when I was actually done painting the damn thing. And it's not the actual one from the MCU, from the movie. It was a concept war machine that then I created into an Iron Patriot. So that is the turd. That is the number 10 turd. And the number 10 treasure is Gold Dino Charge. And that's one that we just did, so go check out that video. Also, I did do an Iron Punisher with that same body for a friend of mine, and it turned out really, really cool. Alright, number 9, we have Loki Trooper up against the Red Squad Black Series. Alright, and the treasure for this one was a Red Squad Black Series. Now, I think we had names and stuff like that for each individual character, and they're all up, I think, in that video or on Instagram. Like that, and the whole crew was just a lot of fun. The Scout Troopers are actually supposed to be the best shot of all the Stormtroopers until the First Order came along, from what I've read and stuff like that, and all the wikis and stuff like that, and the Wookiees and stuff that I've read through. And the Scout Troopers are supposed to be the best, so that's why I gave him the sniper rifle and stuff like that. Even though in the last Mando episode, yeah, if you guys saw that, not so much. And Loki Trooper, why is he a turd? Why is he on the turd list? I don't know, there's just something that just didn't feel right when I was done with it. As much as I loved it and I like it, and it's actually one of the ones that I have up back here behind me, there was something off about it, and it just wasn't one of my favorites. Maybe I just didn't have enough time with it to take pictures and do the stuff that I want to do with it. It could be just a me thing. This is a constant battle that I have with myself. What is good, what is bad. And once it's done, I still put it up regardless if I love it or not. I'm still gonna push it and promote it and show it off because it's something that I still did. Number 8, we have Quantum Suit Team and 80th Anniversary Iron Man Repaint. And the turd for that was the Iron Man repaint was the turd, just because it was just a repaint, and I just didn't love the way it turned out. I think it's one of the top videos that I've done of the year, and I don't think, in the Quantum Team, they're my treasure at number 8, but I don't think that I ever had a full video where I had all of them. I don't even know if I have a picture where I have all of them done together, because it took me so long to do those white suits. It took forever. I still have like a white suit sitting around here because it took me so damn long. I had extras from it because I was like, no, I'm not gonna do any more, because I was gonna do a Deadpool and a Spidey and just add all these other ones that weren't actually in it in the movie. Number 7, we got Captain Regular Clothes Cap from Endgame and Captain Phasma I swapped the head and did a repaint and kind of gave it the end of Last Jedi look, even though we got that from Disney Store as an exclusive that came out, but I still wanted to do that anyway myself, even though I got one later on. And by the way, Mayfax has the best, for me, was the best Captain Phasma. Treasure in that one is a Regular Clothes Cap. That was made off of a Luke Cage body. If you guys go and check out the video, I have a video on it. That was off of a Luke Cage body, and the head was from, I think, one of the Endgame caps. That one was a lot of fun. I really liked the way that one turned out. That one was really awesome for me, personally. And Phasma was a turd. She's a turd. It was a turd custom. I didn't like the way it turned out. I made a custom cape for it. I said I burned holes in the helmet. It just wasn't my favorite. Number 6 was up between Comic Mysterio that I did the full repaint on, and Ayla Secura, which was full custom. It was all custom, head to toe. The cast, I'm not even sure where the cast came from. It came from a friend. So the turd in that one is Ayla, because that cast was garbage. I didn't like the way it was. I had to sit in here and I was like, you know what? I'm going to make something happen with this. I don't care what I have to do. I want to make it work. And I just didn't like the cast, the head cast on it. So that was the worst part. It was a throwaway cast that somebody had, and they gave it to me for free in one of the trades, one of the many trades I've done. And I was like, yeah, well, whatever. But Mysterio comic book Mysterio was freaking sick. It was one of, obviously it didn't make the top 5, but it was one of my favorite. It's number 6, and I loved it. It was so much fun to do that one. Learning how to do different lighting when I did the pictures for that one was really cool. So number 5 is between 2. BEATZ Green Ranger, Bat in the Sun Green Ranger, is a repaint from the 2-pack, the GameStop 2-pack that came with the putty. I did that one with Shuri, my Shuri repaint. It was a repaint and a full, I redid the skirt and everything like that on her, and the gauntlets and all that jazz. So for that one, the turd on that, unfortunately, is Shuri. And this one comes down to just the photography. I could not get the shots that I wanted to get with her, and it could be completely my fault, and I couldn't get the skirt to like do exactly what I wanted to, lay exactly the right way with the fabric that I was using for that one. But Bat in the Sun Green Ranger was a lot of fun. I used parts from Iron Man for the shoulders and stuff like that, and that was just a quick thing that I did. I believe I did it in about 3 or 4 hours. So for me, that's quick. I know a lot of people could probably bang out a custom in an hour or 2, but for me, 3 or 4 hours is really quick. That does not include the picture time, because pictures take a little bit of time to do. Alright, so number 4, we got King Shark versus 80th Thor. So both of those were full repaints, and the turd for that one is 80th Thor, because I didn't like the way the beard turned out. It was the first beard I ever did. So for my first beard, it was pretty cool. For like full on beard, it turned out pretty cool. But King Shark, I love that one. It was one of my favorite. I had him sitting around for so long because I didn't have the crotch piece for him, but once the Killer Croc came out in the DC wave and it looked like he had the same pants, I was like, well, I can just repaint the whole damn thing. So I did that. So that's what we did. It turned out sick. I used like a hose when I was doing pictures for it and stuff, and then I blew it up also, and the thing took a beating, and it turned out really cool. I like the weathered look. I like the way it came through. I even had pictures of sharks so I could like get the actual colors and how they would look if they're in the water for years and you know we're in there just surviving. Jumping into number 3, we got Booster Gold versus the R2-D2. So I think you guys know which one's the treasure in this one. This guy right here. I'm not even sure if I don't even think I did a video on him. I just did him one Friday night. I got out of work and I was talking to my friends. I was like, guys, I'm just going to do this R2-D2. So I did it, and it's on an Astrobot body. It was a full repaint, and he just looks so freaking cool. I just like him. Obviously he's right next to me. He's right next to me all the time. So obviously he's one of my favorite. He took some really cool shots with that one. Booster Gold was a lot of fun, but my idea for it was that I was going to cut the body, have the magnet hold it together, and it was going to be really awesome because then he could turn to different stuff, because I used the AIM body from the AIM 2-pack, and when you take the belt piece off, there's a huge gap in between, and it just didn't work out the way I thought it was going to work out. But he still turned out great. I just didn't love how he's built. So he's still really cool. He still stands really well. Actually, he's inside, I think. I got him inside. No, wait, he's out here. I have the original Booster Gold inside. So he's actually out here in the lab. I just really love the character of Booster Gold. So you could also check out that video. I don't think there's a video for R2-D2. I don't remember. There might be. I lose my mind. So number 2, we got Mysterio of MCU and the new end of the movie Rise of Skywalker, Kylo Ren. And the turd for that one's Kylo Ren. I just did the video on that, and you guys heard me say how much I hated that damn thing. think he's right behind me, actually. Yeah, yep, yeah, he's right over here. Yeah, he's back there. So, now my favorite. I didn't like it. And I've actually seen other people's, and they look really good. So, I'm going to probably steal someone else's recipe. The Mysterio from MCU. I got the head after I did the custom. I got the head for that from Old Boys. From Old Boy Customs. Is that what they're called? Old Boy Customs? I believe it is. And it just turned out really cool. He's also in here all the time. But yeah, the head is just great. Their head that they did, that Jake Gyllenhaal head is awesome. But yeah, this was just a full repaint. I grabbed some effects from, I don't even remember. I think this effect might be from a DC character. This one's just some, I think, Doctor Strange or something like that. So, but yeah, I just grabbed these effects up. Yeah, just did the full repaint. And I liked how it looked just with the dome on them. Like that. I thought that was a lot of fun. I thought it looked really good. But then I got this awesome head, so hey, there's a little bit of Jake for you. It looks really good. Old Boy they just knock it out of the park. If you guys have had anything from them, you know what I'm talking about. They do awesome work. Now down to number one. Yeah, I probably won't put any effects in there, but you got the sound effects. You got 80th Captain America versus Homelander. Now, which one got more love? Homelander got more love from the public opinion. But my favorite, and the treasure to me, my favorite honorable mention, because I don't think she falls in the last year or so. I believe she was still in 2019, but Silent Banshee. And that's before I had all my stuff together and how run an actual originals, a Toy Squad originals, and how, like, the format. That's when I was just kind of messing around with the format still. So she's still one of my favorites. No matter what, she's just a sick. Her story is insane, and I can't believe that I made something like that up. Sometimes I surprise myself, and that's why she's my number one honorable mention, because I couldn't, obviously, because all day I don't get a text message, and I get one right when I'm trying to do a video. But yeah, she was still just one of my favorite. So thank you all for watching. I appreciate y'all. If you can, give it a subscribe. I know I never ask for people to subscribe, but I think it's really cool that we're growing. So if you've been here this long for this video, you might as well hit the subscribe button. Thanks to everyone who's helped out this year, the whole creative team, all the guys and gals, everybody who's been a part of this, down to the music, to DUBBZ, down to Fanboytone, who's been helping out with me building the stories for the characters that I'm doing. And my buddy Josh Moyer is probably my best friend, who gives me a lot of insights on what to use for what. Gorilla Customs, go check him out. Ryan, Mr. Tank Customs, go check him out. Mr. Hess, you dirty, dirty old man. Colin Cavanaugh, or as you know him, Chevy Tuhu, the Star Wars master. Clay Orr can eat my ass, and then all the support at home coming from Taylor and everybody around me who helps me do this thing that I'm passionate about. So let's have an awesome 2020. Be safe tonight, and as always, be kind to one another.
Television.